नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सबका हमारे YouTube चैनल में। दोस्तों मैं हूं AKSRajveer, आपका अनअकैडमी और YouTube एजुकेटर। और आज की क्लास में दोस्तों मैं आपके लिए लेकर के आया हूं 30+ वन लाइनर्स को। I know learners, your exam is at your hand, and now I think you must be ready for your upcoming exam. So that's why learners, this series is going to be helpful for you. And learners, जल्दी ही मैं आपके लिए MCQ सीरीज भी लेकर के आने वाला हूं YouTube के प्लेटफॉर्म पर। And learners, yes, 1000 MCQs, टॉप MCQs इन इंग्लिश लिटरेचर। सो learners, डेली आपको एक वीडियो मिलेगा शाम को। तो दोस्तों चलिए इस क्लास को शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले दोस्तों वन लाइनर्स की अगर मैं डिस्कशन करूं, यस वी हैव वन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग रिगार्डिंग वॉल्टर स्कॉट। दोस्तों वॉल्टर स्कॉट का जब आप नाम लेते हैं, दोस्तों वॉल्टर स्कॉट को हम याद करते हैं हिस्टोरिकल नॉवेल्स राइटिंग के लिए। वॉल्टर स्कॉट फॉर हिस्टोरिकल नॉवेल। सो लर्नर्स, हिस्टोरिकल नॉवेल यू नो वेरी वेल, ही वाज expert, and yes, he is known as the father of historical novel. Learners, his novel series known as Waverly Novels, Waverly, Waverly Novel. But learners, you must understand why his work is known as Waverly Novel. So now see learners, बिकॉज लर्नर्स वॉल्टर स्कॉट पब्लिकली शो नहीं करना चाहते थे कि आई एम जस्ट अ नॉवलिस्ट, अ हिस्टोरिकल नॉवलिस्ट। सो दैट्स व्हाई, बिकॉज स्कॉट डिड नॉट पब्लिकली एक्नॉलेज ऑथरशिप अंटिल 1827। ये लर्नर्स वो टाइम पीरियड था कि जब वॉल्टर स्कॉट नहीं चाहते थे कि यस आई एम द ऑथर ऑफ दीज वर्क्स। सो लर्नर्स, हिज वर्क्स हैज ओनली वन नेम on the page, so that is the name Waverly, Waverly. And learners, even his first novel series that was released in 1814, so learners, this was known as Waverly series. So learners, it means कि later on जब उनके works publish हुए, so yes, you have a title on the pages, that is Waverly, the author of Waverly. So learners, this is what the reason behind Walter Scott's Waverly novels. Now let us see the next point, essays of Elia. You have heard the name Charles Lamb, and Charles Lamb is known as the prince of English essays, father of English essays, Francis Bacon, and father of essays. So yes, who is he? Montague. सो लर्नर्स, मॉन्टेग से फ्रांसिस बैकन ने अडॉप्ट किया था एशे राइटिंग को, क्योंकि मॉन्टेग ही वाज अ फ्रेंच। एंड लर्नर्स, यस, फ्रांसिस बैकन ड्यूरिंग जैकोबियन टाइम पीरियड किंग जेम्स वर देयर। सो यस लर्नर्स, essays of Elia, and yes learners, essays of Elia is the name of essays by Charles Lamb. And Elia is the name that was assumed by Charles Lamb. And who was the Elia? Yes, learners, Elia was an Italian clerk. He was working in South Sea House, learners, East India Company, South Sea House. So this is one of the interesting fact. So yes, learners, pen name of Charles Lamb is Elia, E-L-I-A, pen name Charles Lamb. Next one, learners, point. So this is related to Adonais. And Adonais is a wonderful pastoral elegy. And who is the author of Pastoral Elegy? So yes, P.B. Shelley, Percy Bysshe Shelley. He has written Adonais on death of whom? So yes, on death of John Keats. On death of John Keats. John Keats was died in 1821. This is the year, learners, in early age he died. And he was died of consumption. Yes learners, tuberculosis. Let us see कि Adonais is wonderful pastoral elegy written by Shelley on death of John Keats. And this particular pastoral elegy having a, you can say, rural setting or pastoral life, and shepherd is also there. And learners, having 55 Spenserian stanza. Every single word is important in this video, learners. Do not forget. Until now, if you have not liked my videos, so learners, do like and do share with your friends. It's my humble request. Now let us see another important points. So learners, yes, Adonais 1821 on death of John Keats by P.B. Shelley. So learners, this starts in the way. Oh, weep for Adonais, he is dead. Wake melancholy, mother, wake and weep, yet wherefore. So learners, these are the important and opening line of this particular poem, Adonais by P.B. Shelley, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Now let us see another important point. So learners, you also have the line like life like a dome of many colored glass. These lines also appears in on the same poem elegy written by Shelley, Adonais. And let us see life like a dome of many-colored glass stains the white radiance of eternity until death tramples its fragments die. So yes, learners, these are also lines from Adonais by P.B. Shelley on death of John Keats. Now see, learners, you have one of the best poem, and this is known as Saint Agnes, Eve of Saint Agnes. So learners, John Keats has written this particular wonderful poem, Eve of Saint Agnes, and there is a character named Madeline, Madelin. Madeline is the name of that particular character, the girl character, and she is the heroine of Eve of Saint Agnes by John Keats. Unless, yes, learners, you have a theme. लर्नर्स दोस्तों, इसमें जो दोस्तों अगर आप देखें तो इसमें एक आपको क्या मिलता है, एक स्टोरी है, गर्ल है, और लर्नर्स ऐसा कहा जाता है कि ऑन द ईव ऑफ सेंट एग्नेस जो गर्ल है वो अपने हस्बैंड, फ्यूचर हस्बैंड के बारे में ड्रीम करती है अगर वो रात के टाइम कंप्लीटली नेक्ड होकर के वेयर क्लॉथ अगर सोती है. सो यस लर्नर्स, दिस इज द पर्टिकुलर थीम ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर पोएम. Yes, learners, Matthew Arnold said about Keats, he is with Shakespeare. Why he is with Shakespeare? So, learners, you have already heard about John Keats. And John Keats, he was the lover of beauty. And as well as he was also lover of sensuousness. Sensuousness you can see in John Keats, yes, Keats's poem, and his 5 odes. Really interesting word. Ode to Nightingale, Ode on Grecian, Ode to Autumn, Ode to Melancholy, Ode to Psyche. Yes, 1819, the most productive year for John Keats. And see, learners, Matthew Arnold said about John Keats, yes, he is with Shakespeare. Even John Keats is also going to accept that I am with William Shakespeare. While learners, he is with William Shakespeare. Because in negative capability, he says, John Keats says that the quality of negative capability that is in abundant, you can say abundant quality that can be seen in Shakespeare's work. And learners, he said about Wordsworth that Wordsworth lacks negative capability. Yes, learners, egotistical, sublime, and yes, the major source of negative capability is William Shakespeare, because whenever he has written, so he was so much deeply plunged on the character कि learners, अगर विलेन को लिखा तो विलेन बना दिया, और हीरो को लिखा तो हीरो, और अगर घोस्ट को लिखा तो यस वो खुद घोस्ट बन गया. So that is self oblivion, negative capability. Now let us see the next one point. Keats said himself, my name is writ in water. Oh my God, really? So Keats said himself, my name is writ in water. Let us on the tomb of John Keats, these words are encrypted. Here lies one whose name is writ in water. So this is the epitaph on the tomb of romantic poet, lover of beauty, John Keats. And let us now see the next one poem. Coleridge said, I have a smack of Hamlet myself. Let us, Coleridge is one of the wonderful personality. He has written a lyrical ballad with William Wordsworth, and then learners Biographia Literaria, a critical work that was appeared in 1817. And then later on he has also composed a wonderful work, so that is associated with William Shakespeare, Lecture on Shakespeare. Yes, learners, also on that particular work he said, I have a smack of Hamlet myself. And learners, do not forget, these all are important points, and learners in your UGC NET exam already कभी ना कभी एग्जाम में आपके पूछे गए. See the next point. Shelley's death was caused by drowning in 1822. So learners, I have already discussed, yes, ki 1821 is the year when P.B. Shelley has written a poem Adonais on death of John Keats. But later on in 1822, he was also died of drowning. Yes, learners, died by drowning. Learners, उनकी डूब करके मौत हो गई. Learners, he has written a wonderful work in defense of English poetry. In defense of English poetry. Learners, never be confused with the same name work. Learners, Sydney has written in defense of English poetry or in defense of English poesy. And Shelley has also written, P.B. Shelley, he has also written in defense of English poetry. And yes, learners, English poetry, in defense of English poetry, that were also in your previous UGC NET exam. And learners, you must remember this work was published posthumously after death of P.B. Shelley. And learners, P.B. Shelley's wife, yes, Mary Shelley, a wonderful novelist. She has written Frankenstein, that is known as the best, one of the best Gothic novel. So learners, interesting hai, you must remember. Now see learners, Keats' Ode on a Grecian Urn begins. So how the poem begins? See, thou unravaged bride, and then learners, thou unravaged bride of quietness. So these are the opening lines. And yes, learners, you can also see ending of the particular, yes, ode. So yes, learners, you can see, forever will thou love and see me fair. So learners, yes, heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Ode on a Grecian urn. Those unheard are sweeter. So that's why you soft pipe play on. Yes, learners, you can see the beautiful depiction of Grecian urn, and you can also see the Hellenic view of life that was explored by John Keats. And later on, learners, you know very well the Hellenic view of life that was explored by John Keats in Romantic era. So during Victorian era, you can see pre-Raphaelite poets like Rossetti and others, William Morris and then A.C. Swinburne and others explored all about the Hellenic view. So yes, you can see pre-Raphaelite poetry that is going to focus on what? So yes, that is going to focus on the paintings of before Raphael. Now let us see the next one, important. A thing of beauty, joy forever. Its loveliness increases and it never passes into nothingness. So let us, these are the opening line from Endymion. And let us, you must remember that Endymion was brutally criticized by yes, you have John Lockhart and others ने बहुत ज़्यादा criticize किया था Endymion को, and even John Locke said, go back to epitaphy. This is not the matter of any poor quality poet. So yes, learners, this is what you can see. A thing of beauty, joy forever. Its loveliness increases and it never passes into nothingness. These are the opening lines. And learners, yes, beauty is truth, truth is beauty. Learners, these are the lines from Ode on a Grecian Urn. You must remember and please do note on your copy. So yes, Ode on a Grecian Urn, and Ode on a Grecian Urn, yes, beauty is truth, truth is beauty. So learners, like Satyam Sivam Sundaram. So that is, learners, you can see. And now learners, another important page. This is also important, but learners, I think I will cover these terms in my upcoming class. So yes, learners, now you can see next one slide. So in my upcoming class, I am going to cover the other important yes, learners, literary these literary works and the one-liners from this particular. So yes, you can see on your screen. And now learners, yes, see, yes, for UGC NET, upcoming UGC NET exam, you may join my crash course that is already running on an academy platform. So this is the paid course, and learners, crash course and 1 and then crash course 2, so both are available for you. And learners, I am going to cover entire syllabus within time, complete revision, and learners, no need to refer any book and all. Learners, I will provide complete notes, complete MCQ session, everything, learners. So why you are doing late? Just get subscription right now. And yes, for 3 months, yes, you can subscribe me for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months or 24 months. And yes, learners, thank you so much. And please do not forget my referral code AKSRajveer if you are going to take plus subscription. If you have any kind of query, so just message me, WhatsApp me on my number 91250 90515. So thank you so much, learners.